Illegal, unreported and unregulated fishing is a problem impacting the sustainability of fisheries worldwide. We've talked about these real-life pirates in the past, but there's something else about them that we haven't explained yet. Despite their image of autonomy and self-sufficiency, they cannot operate on their own and they need others to support their destructive operations. But who? A network of businesses that provide them with essential services such as vessel repair and maintenance, provision of fuel, logistical support, as well as insurance and finance to keep themselves operationally afloat. Let's not forget about satellite telecommunications and how important it is in keeping in touch with the exterior world, which includes watching Netflix after a long day of work. As you can see, there are a bunch of things that these guys need. Wait a minute, would that mean if they did not have access to some of these services, they would struggle to keep on with their illegal activities? Yes. And that's exactly what Oceana in Europe focuses on. We weave alliances with the private sector to make them part of the solution and to overcome the vulnerabilities of national and international rules. These service providers can be important allies in the fight against IUU fishing. If they refuse to do business with illicit operators, it impacts these fishers' abilities to continue plundering the oceans. But why should these companies feel compelled to do anything and not just continue with business as usual? IUU fishing is so opaque that even the companies that support these activities with services might be acting against their own interest without knowing it. Let me give you an example. There have been cases of fishers sinking their own ships to avoid being caught and paying fines, and insurance companies are left to bear the cost of these types of fraudulent insurance claims while unknowingly whitewashing the profits of IUU fishing. It's shocking, right? Also, in many countries, including those within the European Union, providing services that support IUU fishing is against the law. And since reputation is so relevant in the world we live in, wouldn't you be embarrassed to be associated with IUU fishers and to contribute to the destruction of the ocean by enabling activities of those that are actively causing harm? I would. Let's talk about how Oceana is helping those companies to be on the bright side of this shady story. First, we inform these service-providing companies about IUU fishing, what it is, and how these boats and their owners can be identified. Fortunately, lists of vessels that have been officially recognized for their involvement in IUU fishing are public and can be easily found online, so companies can consult them before offering their services to a vessel. Oceana also proposes policies that businesses can adopt to promote greater transparency and accountability within the global fishing sector. For example, companies can require vessels to be registered with an International Maritime Organization number, or an IMO, before getting access to services. This number is free to obtain and stays with the vessel forever, regardless of changes in name, in ownership, or flag. Using this number, companies can also look up the history of a boat to ensure that it has a clean record of compliance. Companies can introduce other criteria too, such as requiring vessels to be equipped with tracking technology that allows both companies and authorities to check if it's operating where it's allowed to be. In conclusion, to stop rogue operators from thriving in the shadows of the industry and support those fishers that comply with the rules, we all need to work together to help bring those that are stealing from the oceans out into the light and shut their activities down for good.